Hey everyone, welcome back to Michelino's Cards. Today we're doing something a little different. For the first time on the channel, we're opening NFL cards. And not just any NFL product, this is 2025 Panini Prizm Football. This box is a little dented, but still sealed. Now, if you've been in the hobby recently, you've probably heard the news that Panini is losing the NFL license to Topps. This means we're getting closer to the end of an era for licensed Panini NFL products. Nobody really knows what that means for the future value of these boxes. Some collectors think Panini produced way too much product this year, and others think that this final licensed Panini release could become very collectible in years to come. Personally, I have no idea who's right, but I do know one thing. Prizm is one of the biggest brands in all of sports cards. So today we're going to find out what this mega box has to offer. We're looking for some of the biggest rookies in football, including QB names like Cam Ward, Jackson Dart, Shedeur Sanders, dynamic dual threat star Travis Hunter, Ashton Genty, and many more. We're also chasing some of the biggest cards in the entire product. Color Blast, Manga, Prismania, numbered prisms, and of course any big rookie parallel. Now, I'm going to be honest with you, I've watched more NFL than MLB the last few years, but football is not my strongest sport when it comes to cards. When it comes to cards, I'm much more familiar with baseball. So if I pull something crazy and don't immediately realize it, don't be afraid to let me know in the comments. That's part of the fun. We're all learning together. Alright, this is my very first NFL opening on the channel. Let's see if Panini Prizm can make a good first impression. Let's rip some packs. Okay, here we go. My first NFL pack on the channel. We start with the Charger. Go Chargers. Lad McConkey. These cards are thick. Jack Beck rookie. Red rookie, Mikael Williams. Ooh, nice looking card. Pink Prizm. I think these are exclusive to the mega boxes. Ed Reed, Texans. Oh, cool. Premier Tyreek Hill. It's a thick card. Really cool. Trey Hendrickson and Bucky Irving. So I think that so far Tyreek Hill of the Miami Dolphins is going up on the podium. Moving on to the second pack. The first one didn't disappoint. Cool first card. See what we get here then. Marshall Falk, Cam Miller, Nick Emanwari, rookie. Look at this. Nice refractor there. Ramondre Stevenson, Patriots. And what is this then? Okay, some kind of info card. Tyreek Hill again. Second Tyreek Hill so far. Chris Olave, Saints, and Devon A. Chain. Najee Harris, another Charger. Alan McCord rookie. Emergent. Ooh, these are cool. Tyler Shuck, Emergent. Tyler Shuck, New Orleans Saints. Another pink one, Jerry Jeudy. Another pink, Will Howard rookie. Ron Jaworski, and Jonathan Taylor of the Colts. Halfway through, one relic card, Tyreek Hill. See if we can find something else fun. Maybe an auto, maybe a cool rookie, maybe a color blast, who knows? Maybe another Charger. Dan Fouts of the San Diego Chargers, so a throwback card. Trey Amos, rookie. Donovan Jackson, rookie. Tyler Booker, rookie. Austin Hooper of the Pats. Terry McLaurin. And finally, Archie Manning, Houston Oilers, another throwback card. Penultimate pack. Aaron Glenn, looking fierce or collected or something. Isaac Tesla, Damian Martinez, another pink one, Joe Burrow, QB for the Bengals. Another pink, Jaden Blue, Cowboys. Darren Bland, and Caleb Williams, the best QB. Final pack, knocked 3 times. Final pack magic. Let's see what we get. So far, only one hit, no numbered cards or anything. We'll see what the final pack holds. Bryce Young, another QB. There's something. Andrew Makuba of the Eagles. This is a checkered parallel. Ed Reed of the Houston Texans. Cool. And a fractal. Joe Burrow. Cool card too. Look at this. Another refractor. Rashad Bateman. Chuba Hubbard. And Wes Welker. So a proper stack of really shiny, cool cards. A pleasant experience of opening them. And one relic, Tyreek Hill Premier. As always, I'm going to go through the cards again, check some comps, and then I'll be back for a final verdict. Alright, I've gone through all the cards and it's time for the recap. And honestly, I don't think this was a monster box. But I guess that's part of opening sports cards. Sometimes you hit huge cards, sometimes you don't. But let's take a look at the best pulls. Starting with this Rashad Bateman Refractor. Nice looking card, but probably not one of the bigger hits from the box. We also pulled this Tyreek Hill Premier Insert. Get stuck with another card here. There it is. Pink parallel. Always nice to get one of the league's biggest stars. And it's a cool card, a thick card. Going up there. Then we have this Joe Burrow Fractal. And this Tyler Shuck Emergent Rookie card. So one established QB and one potentially up and coming one. Always happy to pull cards of established stars. We're going to put them together there. We pulled a few other rookie cards that I thought were interesting, except for the Tyler Shuck one. This Jaden Blue Pink. And this Will Howard, which I think is probably my favourite rookie out of the box. We also pulled a couple of other pink parallels. Ed Reed, Jerry Jeudy, and another Joe Burrow. It's between Joe Burrow or Will Howard to go up on the podium, but I think we're going to go with Will Howard. Now, the card that surprised me the most after doing a little research, it was this Ed Reed red and black checker parallel. At first I just thought it looked really cool, but it turns out these checker parallels are actually pretty tough pulls, so that may end up being one of the more interesting cards from the box. So it goes into the middle. So what do I think overall? For my first NFL opening on the channel, I had a lot of fun. We didn't hit a Color Blast, surprise, surprise. We didn't hit a manga. We didn't hit any huge rookie parallels. But that's the reality of the hobby. You can't hit a monster card every time. Still, we pulled some nice veterans, a few promising rookies, and a really interesting checker parallel. Let me know in the comments, would you consider this a good box or a bad box? And what was your favourite card from today's opening? If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Happy collecting!